Hello everyone. So, if I've learned anything from the first couple of run-throughs, alcohol helps. And also you got to get back on the horse, I suppose. So, let's have a look-see. So, this will be run-through number 2. I say that, we've already done 2 runs in the previous quick little stream. Let's see how far we can get through the next one before we have to pull up too much. So, if you've not watched the previous only half hour of this, then just to fill you guys in, essentially what we're doing is playing through Subnautica, and we're playing in Japanese, essentially as a bit of a learning exercise. Any words we come across that I don't know, we will start the game again from scratch. So it's gonna be a little bit interesting. I would like to see how many runs it's going to take for me to complete the game. It incentivizes me to learn as much vocab as possible, and probably also incentivizes me to stay away from any words whatsoever. So we'll see if it's a double-edged sword or just a sword in general, I suppose. So without further ado, let's fire away again. So going back in, we are on run number 3. As you can see, we have no fresh data at the moment because obviously we're not saving anything. Hopefully one day I can do a run that's long enough that I could probably warrant saving, but we'll see. Ikimashou. Sabaibaru. What I need at this point is more screens. I need about 10 dictionaries in here, because I can imagine it's very swiftly going to end up with old-fashioned tech notebooks just being absolutely filled with words. If you've ever played Subnautica before, you probably know by now it's absolutely jam-packed with article entries and databases for all of the creatures. Each and everything you come across has its own database entry, so there's no doubt I'm probably going to find a few hundred, if not thousand words that I don't actually know, so stick with me. This could take a couple of years. Right, I'm going to take a new tact. I don't know whether to take a new tact actually. I was thinking perhaps we should leave the pod, but in doing so I feel like I'm just going to throw myself into another world of pain. So, bit torn. Any ideas, any thoughts? Anyone? Viewer number 1? Are we staying in or are we going? 消火器を取る。素晴らしい。Lovely. Right. PDA. What do we have? 緊急モードで起動中。Altera。頭部に軽度の外傷を負っています。はい。はい。So, first item again. So, 消火器、消火に使う燃料。So, fire extinguisher. Use on fire. PDA の回答。タブを押してください。Please press the tab button to open your PDA. Lovely, thank you very much for that. Yes, so 消火に使う燃料。Quick slot に固定する。固定 to affix something. Fantastic, well done me. One item down. Thousands more to go. Right, you know what? Let's see, what haven't I looked at? Hashigo 使う we're fine with. 12345を押して対応するクイックスロットを選択。はい。12。Right, so next thing I can look at confidently. 脱出ポッドから出る。So leave the escape pod. 脱出 escape evacuation. So 脱出ポッドから from the escape pod. 出る leave. I want to already. Ooh. 破損している。通信機。破損している通信機。So broken comms unit. So 破損 damage or broken 破損している通信機。repair ツールを使う。I do not have a repair tool. What else can we read? We've done the first aid kit. 医療用キット製造機開く。はい。 Kyume kit o toridasu. Take out the med kit. Lots of things on the screen. I'm going to shuffle away because at the very least this time round I want to be able to at least look at the aurora. So, how far? Challenge number 1. This will be a fun one. Aurora go wa sentai ni fuguai ga shojiki. Never mind. She doesn't want to speak to me anyway. Can I read this now? Tobu ni keido no gaisho o otte imasu. So you're carrying damage to light damage. So keido no gaisho to your head region. Tobu. Genjo kara suru to sairyo no kekka to kangaeraremasu. So this is thought to be the best possible outcome given your situation. Genjo kara, current situation. PDA は一つの指令とともに緊急モードで再起動しました。So your PDA has the one order together to restart in emergency mode. 異性の世界であなたを、pretty sure that's ikasu. Ikasu koto desu. But I've been so wrong before. I don't like being wrong. 詳細なサバイバルアドバイスについてはデータバンクをthat one. I know the kanji. Terasu no kanji. Koin o oinoirima. I didn't even get to touch the water. Right, so what are we looking at? We are looking at this word, san something or other, and ikasu, which I should probably have put on my little tag. So I'll get that updated. But at least give me a moment to enjoy things. I won't jump in the water yet. I haven't earned that right. But God, I love this game. It's beautiful. You won't be lasting long. Righto. Well, before I depart, let's move over and let's get the data updated. So just in the background while you guys are doing your own stuff, talk amongst yourselves. So if we look at the dictionaries, I probably will share these in time as well because I think it is useful for you guys. But just while I'm doing my background, it was ikasu, to make use of, to put to good use. Ikasu. What an idiot I am. I threw that run away. Even though I knew the word. How many times is that going to happen, do we think? Ikasu. And just because I'm feeling in the mood, I'm going to look up that other word as well. Because it comes under the same menu, so damn you, it's my stream. But it's not coming up. Is it a new interesting word? Probably knowing Subnautica, we'll see. Sanshore, reference, consult. Sanshore. Take your pick as to which one of these we're going to call my downfall, but I will probably put ikasu on there because I should have known that one and I like to be taunted by my failures. Sanshore. Sanshore, reference, consultants. Lovely. Let's get the stream data updated. So, so the word that defeated me, ikasu, to make use of. Ironically, I haven't made very good use of that. Let's shrink that down as well. I'm sure this is all good fun, but listen, I'm on a budget at the moment. I'm not pro level, so give me some time. You guys are watching the early stages, so lay off me, eh? Lovely. So with that all done and updated, you should be able to see that now. Ikasu is firmly on there. Let's yameru. We could also do a bit of a read through of these as well. So all in order. We've got pause. No point forgetting what that is. Geimu ni modoru. So modoru to return. Geimu ni to the game. Seibu. Kaihou to release. Kaihou. Settei, settings. Feedback o okuru. I will be sending plenty. Not at the game, mostly at myself. and yameru, which we are about to do. Yameru. And for the third time, Yoroshii desu ka? Seibu sarete inai shinko joukyo wa ushinawaremasu. Saishu seibu kara no keika jikan 5 分. So our record so far is 6 minutes. Didn't even beat that this time. So, hi. Goodbye. So, run number 4, I suppose. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna bang my head against this until we can get comfortably out of the pod and not just standing at the roof staring at the water. So, run number 4. If this seems nuts at this point, you're probably right. There's not much more to say after that. But let's keep going. Izureka no button o oshite zoko. That's, well, I suppose now, I believe the beginning statement that you see in your PDA does differ if you skip the cutscene. I don't think you get the head damage one, I could be wrong. But now that I can effectively read that, now that we've looked up our latest failed words, I might start skipping that just in the interest of time for you guys, because you're probably going to see that cutscene a few hundred times otherwise. That's faith in myself. Oh no, what's going to happen with the extinguisher? That panel's getting awfully close. I do make me laugh. Gotta make someone laugh, I suppose. Ba ba ba. And here we go. Shokaki o toru. Subarashii. Everything is subarashi. Oshite. F8 を押して bug を報告し feedback. Never mind. I need to learn how to read quicker. 緊急モードで起動中. Not 再起動. 再起動 is restart. 起動 is just start up. Torbu. My poor Torbu. Thank you very much. Inventory. 装備中. Currently equipped. Inventory. So, 消火器。消火に使う燃料。クイックスロットに固定する。はい。ビデオの回答。はい。タブ。素晴らしい。ファブリケートを使う。God, these first bits are going to get so quick. 頭部に軽度の外傷を負っています。現状からすると最良の結果と考えられます。ピレは一つの指令とともに緊急モードで再起動しました。異性の世界であなたを生かすことです。To make use of. You have to, あなたを生かすことです。This alien world. Interesting. It'll make use of you. あなたを生かす make use of yourself. 最小のサバイバルアドバイスについてはデータバンクを参照ください. Consult your data bank. 参照. 幸運をお祈ります. I keep saying that. お祈りします because we're being polite for whatever reason. There's no politeness here. We're on a rock somewhere. 破損している通信機. I always stumble on that one. Secondary system 破損. Damage secondary system. リペツールを使う. I'm hesitant to hover over anything. ソーラー充電式 power cell. So, solar recharge power cell. 電力. Oh, we've got more words there. ソーラー充電式 power cell 1、3 online. Unfortunately so. I'm not going to look at the red text because it scares me. Storage を開く. Oh dear, now I've got more things to read. And am I going to know them? This is the challenge. I'm going to dread opening anything now for all of this. So, only one way to learn. Lovely. So, in terms of the name for the item itself, you've got me. But the description, Skyshute, so use and throw away no kogen. Kogen, light source, and Skyshute no kogen, tokute no hoshokusha no chui o surasu. So, for certain uh, predators or shokusha, be cautious, take care with certain predators. So I'm assuming that's going to be the sulfur pod plant. Don't actually know the name of those fish. And I don't think I've ever actually seen their name in English, so do enlighten me if you know it. But I'm assuming for all of those annoying times I've been blown up by those fish, you can actually just drop a flare and it will stop you from dying. Which would have been nice to know some time ago, actually. Oh well, lessons learned. So after that we've got container. Hi, container o kirikaeru. So to exchange or transfer over to the other container. So we've got inventory, storage, and then we're just moving it across. Kanji here. So we've got hatsu, the first one. We have hono for the second one, and we have to, I believe. So basically, emitting fire pole. Don't you just love kanji and Japanese in general? It does make me laugh sometimes. If you've ever seen the kanji for octopus being smart fish, then you'll know what I mean. So we have hatsu, hono, and that thing. Luckily, for most of the equipment, it's going to be a standardized word, so that isn't going to cause us too much trouble. What we will have some trouble with is if there's any fantasy words, because fantasy words can cause you a bit of a headache in order to get the reading. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring recently, and some of the words in Elden Ring, even Japanese people struggle with them, which is a testament to how much I've been struggling, I suppose, but makes me feel slightly better about things. Um, But yeah, we will look up the word for flare imminently. I'm aware we've got two more items in here, but I won't spoil the game. Hopefully I can just rely on my skills, for want of a better description, and we can come back and hopefully update that accordingly. So first things first, what is the word for flare? I'm going to type in flare and see if it's the first thing that comes up. Flare. Hatsu Ento. I knew these kanji, so I now hate myself. Hatsu Ento. So Hatsu, as I say, emission. En is the same as En in a lot of things, like Entotsu for chimney, so should have known that one. And To, I'll let myself off because I suppose that can have a few readings in there. So Hatsu Ento, To just being cylinder, pipe, tube, gun barrel, and whatnot. So Hatsu in Tor. Let's get that one put up on the list. And I feel like that one's going to be quite squished in, but hey ho. Hatsu in Tor. Subarashi. Hatsu in Tor. Flare. Who would have thought I'd get caught up by a weird word like that? Hatsu in Tor. Hi. Well, that's run number 4 over, so I suppose it's only fitting. Last run of the night, I'll probably say. Yoroshii desu ka? Seibu sarete inai shinko joukyo wa ushinawaremasu. Saishu seibu kara no keika jikan 6 分. Hi, so again, our record at the moment, 6 minutes. I'm going to make a note of that too. So this will be run number 5. Pure! Hi, pure! 新しいデータでゲームを始める。新しいゲーム、サバイバル。はい。Let's go. I've got good feelings about this. It's normally a run that is divisible by 5. That's good news, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. What I am going to do this time, just to experience it, Naga Oshi's de skip. Let's skip this one and see what differences we have. The fire's already out. That's good news. I do still get the fire extinguisher. Shokkaki. Hi. Let's see. Anything different on the PDA? Shokkaki, shokka ni shikau nenryo quick slot ni kote suru. Hai, so desu ka? Hai, so desu. God, I'm worried to pick up anything. Do I treat myself? I love how jumping in the water is... Oh god, there's a PDA entry, isn't there? 3, 2, 1, and welcome to whatever this place is. Arorago wa sentai ni fuguai ga... Oh, shoji. You think. I can't wait to get a propulsion cannon. Do I want to look through all of these? I do? Yeah, I do. I know these words, so we're all good. So, inventory, sekkeizu for blueprints, signalu kanri, signal management, screenshot no kanri, screenshot management, ongoi kiroku, so voice recordings, and data banku. This thing's going to be my absolute nightmare. But hey ho, let's have a look. So, Aurora Go wa sentai ni fuguai ga shoji, kidou kara hazuremashita. Genin fumei, shui ni ningen no seitai hannou wa arimasen. So, the hull of the Aurora has experienced damages or failures. Kidou kara hazuremashita, it has been knocked out of orbit. Genin fumei, the origin unknown. Shui ni ningen no seitai hannou wa arimasen, there are no signs of human life in the surroundings. And I suppose that actually means, if we think about it, because I'm not delving too much deeper into, I'm not even going to open these at the moment, but I suppose I get to go in the water now. So I'll take that as a victory for today. I was actually, well, this is where, ooh, new words. Dashutsu poddo ni norikomu, to dive into or jump into or ride into the pod. So I've taken my first steps on the pod. I'm not cheating by walking around. I've got to decide now whether I want to go in the water, which I kind of do because I just love the biomes of this game, or whether I want to be good and spend my time cramming and studying in the escape pod. It looks so enticing, even though it's on fire. Look at the peepers jumping. Ah, no. I should be good. And I will. We've only got another 20 or 30 runs to look through. The options are endless. Where do we look? So I suppose first, let's do this in a constructive game order. So I don't need to go in and read every single thing all in order. What I do need, however, is a repair tool. So I suppose we open the fabricator and wince at the words that might pop out. Kihon sodai, basic materials. Shokuryo, food. Kojin yo tsuru, personal tools. And tenkai shite shiyou suru tool. Tenkai. Development. Yeah, developable tools. I'm going to need Kojin yo tsuru. Sobihin, equipable things. And tsuru. We're under tools. I'm going to go all the way around. Repair tsuru. Hai. Tamoku teki repair tsuru. Arayuru kankyo de kinou suru. I know all the words, therefore I am happy. So, let's see about how we're doing this. So, repair tsuru, tamoku teki, multifunctional, repair tsuru, repair tool. Arayuru, all, kankyo, environments, de, so in all environments, kinou suru, functions in all environments. All we need for this is shirakagomu, cabe sulfur, and titanium. So that should be fine. And then, sekkeizu o pin tomesuru. Pin tomesuru. Hi, so we'll do that. So we've got that up there. Now, unfortunately, I know far too much about what I need to do to complete Subnautica, and I know that if I'm going to get some... Actually, no. I'm thinking of the fibre. I don't actually need a knife in order to get the gum, which is good. I can, in theory, get all of these ingredients without a knife and without having to read anything further. But I know that jumping in the water is probably going to give me some PDA entries, so here we go. Fingers crossed, eh? Let's pray, hope and pray. Hello, mate. Well, I can read some of it. Kudaku, it's disappeared, which isn't... Ah, there we go. So, Seki. Right, I'm going to drown in a second, so I am going to go up. I'm going to make my best guess at what I believe is limestone. I almost had it, guys. I almost did. So what have we got? We have Seki Iwa. And the last word there is Kudaku. I know Kudaku. Kudaku's good. We know how to break things. Um, I suppose there's no point in me not drowning, but it just seems weird to just punish myself by waiting down in the water. There we go. Well, we've got the word. Kudaku is the verb there as well, if you're interested, before I pack it all in. I think we at least survived a bit longer, and we got to see nice things. Problem is with that, is being defeated by something so simple. It's not even like a data entry, it's literally just the word for limestone, which, let's be honest, as and when you're learning vocabulary, when's it ever going to come up in conversation, so I'm not too mad. I'm just going to have to read up on my rocks in the interim. Well, that's run 5. Let's get the word updated as per usual. Well, first let's look up what the word is. Limestone. Sekaigan. Very nice. What a lovely word. Sekaigan. But why? What does the kanji come from? Sekaigan. So stone, ashes, rock. I suppose that makes sense for limestone in a certain way, based on calcium and whatnot. There's my science coming out. I think that's probably why I do quite enjoy this game though, because, I mean, I like nature, I like science, and I suppose this game is just like one big aquarium. Sekaigan. Hi. Sekaigan. Sekaigan. Imagine to be beaten by a rock. Limestone. There we go. And that was run number 5. I mean, now that I have some sense of direction, I almost want to keep running with it. But time is of the essence, and time is also running short. So a bit of an oxymoron, but what we'll do then is that's probably going to call it for this one. So that's 5 runs done today. Actually, before we go, I suppose one thing... Oh, why can I not survive longer than 6 minutes? よろしいですか。セーブされていない進行状況は失われます。最終セーブからの経過時間6分。6 minutes. 6分. So that's 5 runs today, 4 of which lasted 6 minutes. It's fate. I'm going to be stuck here. This is my Groundhog Day, 6 minutes within the escape pod. Or, I suppose, being fair to myself, 41 meters away from the escape pod, not accounting for depth. But here's next time. Let's hope for 7 minutes. Lovely. Well, thanks for that, guys. I'm going to go brush up on my reading and cry. But hopefully, next time I jump on, we can get a bit further and maybe even get that repair tool built. We will see. See you next time.